Yet another Democrat making a comparison to fascism. This time, Minnesota Congresswoman Angie Craig likening the current environment to what we saw in the 1930s in Germany.
I'm not in the room with leadership, but what I can tell you, what is happening in America, the path that we are traveling certainly reminds me of many of the images that we saw in the 1930s in Germany. And we should stand up to this lawless administration. And right now, nothing should be off the table.
Joining us now to react is senior writer for the Washington Examiner and Fox News contributor Joe Concha. Joe, please react to that comparison for us.
This is clearly somebody who did not study what happened in 1930s Germany. And this is the same politician, by the way, Carly Todd, who compared what happened in Minneapolis last week to a political stunt. In other words, ICE forced Nicole Good to park perpendicularly on a street, honk her horn for 3 minutes, and then have her wife get out of the car, antagonize the ICE agent that was involved. And then apparently, because it was a political stunt, because ICE told Nicole Good to get out of her car on multiple occasions, and instead, when her wife said, "Drive, baby, drive," decided to take off, accelerate her car into an ICE officer. As Todd just reported, that ICE officer, obviously, when you watch multiple videos, was hit and obviously is now suffering, or at least did suffer when he went to the hospital, from internal bleeding. So, yeah, maybe we wouldn't have so many ICE agents attacked at this point if politicians like Angie Craig, who you just showed, or Tim Walz, or Mayor Jacob Frey didn't compare them to the Gestapo. And what are they doing, by the way, ICE? I believe the Gestapo wasn't expelling and deporting the most dangerous criminals who entered the country illegally in 1930s Germany. So we're talking sex traffickers, we're talking rapists, we're talking child molesters, and instead you see ICE agents being attacked by fireworks, being dragged, as the ICE officer involved in Nicole Good's death was back in June for 100 feet. He had needed 33 stitches for that, so he's been through this multiple times. And again, I'll leave it here, guys. Angie Craig, who you showed at the top of the segment, is the same person who said this about Somali fraud in Minnesota. Quote, "Instead of focusing on making life better for folks across the country, President Trump is yet again using legal immigrants as political pawns. It's not only a distraction, it's a disgrace." So despite overwhelming evidence, Craig is still defending the Somalian community when it comes to fraud in her state that happened under her watch, and at the same time attacking ICE agents who are simply doing their job. Minnesota's a mess right now, guys. You might as well call it Mogadishu.
Yeah, Joe, you mentioned the word Gestapo. Here are some incidents of Democrat politicians using that very word, hearkening back to Nazi Germany in the 40s. Listen.
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons.
It does look like a Gestapo operation. It does look like the Gestapo.
This is what happened in the early days of the Nazi regime.
Joe, when Democrat politicians, our so-called leaders, use words like Gestapo to describe ICE, doesn't that really provide what I'm going to call cover to the perpetrators of the type of violence that we have seen against ICE over the course of the last week in Minnesota, specifically last night?
Yeah, Todd, when you call somebody a Nazi, that gives any person the right to attack and even kill that person because, hey, if you were back in Germany in the 1930s and you could kill a bunch of Nazis and Hitler, wouldn't you take the chance in order to save the world? Like, that's basically their argument. It justifies, it's a permission slip to violence. The same thing that we saw with Charlie Kirk because, well, they didn't agree with his language, therefore he was compared to a Nazi, therefore it was okay to kill him. And now the same thing we're seeing with ICE agents. And if there's not one politician in Minnesota that can stand up and say, this is wrong, this is not how you go about protesting ICE by attacking them physically, well, this is only going to get worse before it gets better. John Fetterman of Pennsylvania literally is the only Democrat that I've heard who's gone on national television to say that I support ICE, I support what they're doing. We need to get dangerous illegal criminals out of this country. Literally the only one who will stand up and do that. Unfortunately, there are hundreds that will not stand up and do that. And this is the reality you're going to see, just like we saw in Portland a couple of years ago. Every night's going to be like this for the foreseeable future, as long as Tim Walz, Jacob Frey, and Angie Craig are in power in Minnesota.
Yeah, there is one Democrat think tank. It's a think tank called Third Way. It's urging the left to drop the abolish ICE slogan. They call it lethal to independent voters who the Democrat Party is trying to attract. They say that the slogan should be abolish abuse, not ICE. Sound advice. We'll see if it'll stick. I remain skeptical. Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Joe.
We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. See you soon.
Yes.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.